Sports Plus Life. Post game show. We're back. Everybody wanna get in the game. Big skin, 100-yard touchdown, still throwing that flame. It's the most special time of the year. Get the chips and the dip with a buzz, and you're hearing them cheers. It's your boy Bray Vaughn repping Mile High Magic. With Sean and Keith, hit it with the Philadelphia Savage. Eagles and they doing their thing. Battle back, picture that, full attack when defending that ring. And we still got that title drive. Hey, Boogie going hard in the paint for that 305. Debate and conversate, all worth it. All to the good when the Cowboys lose, you know it's perfect. From week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post game show. Week 1 all the way to the Super Bowl. Buckle up, Sports Plus Life post game show. Get it? Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life post game show. Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life, Sports Plus Life post game show. Yo, 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 what's up? What's really good? It's your very irritated boy, Brandon Bray Vaughn Towns. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Plus Life post-game show. And, boy, we have a lot to unpack today. I'm waiting for my brethrens to join me on this live, but we have a lot to talk about. I guess in the song I say all to the good when them Cowboys lose, you know it's perfect. Have your day, Dallas Cowboy fans, and I will give you credit once we start doing the assessment of these games. But first of all, I hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend, a wonderful, safe weekend. I'm not gonna even hold y'all. I'm the energy that I had. Hey, happy Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday. The energy that I had last week and the energy on Friday, it is so not there today. And it's not because of the results, the end results of the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts, and we were robbed. We were robbed. That's about the most you're going to get out of me today. But before we get into football, I must say that I had a ball last night. I had company over for the fight. I had a few of my friends over, and it was awesome. It was truly, truly, truly awesome. We had a great time. And as far as the fight goes, Terrence Crawford is just different. Terrence Crawford, I don't understand what the scorecards. Now, he won the fight, but the scorecards were closer than the fight actually was. He whooped Canelo Alvarez's ass. Now, Canelo gets an A for effort, but he got his ass whooped last night. So I had fun. And, the fighters didn't get into the ring. I thought the fighters was going to be in the ring around 11 o'clock. The fighters didn't get in the ring until goddamn almost 1 o'clock. What up, Lomar? I can't even get all hype and stuff like that. I am hype inside. I promise you. On inside, I'm doing all of the histrionics that I usually do. But like I said, the fight didn't pop off until 1 o'clock. It was after 2 when it ended. It was around 2 when it ended. And then I had to get up early in the morning to go to church today because it was homecoming today. So needless to say, your boy is tired, but it doesn't mean that we didn't have a full packed day of NFL football. Now, here's the downfall of me being tired. Y'all know I usually do a highlight reel at the beginning of the show. That's not happening today because I didn't tape no damn highlights. Hey, Boogie, what up, man?
What's good with you, bro?
Y'all know I'm not supposed to be talking to Aaron right now because Aaron flaked on me in the game of spades last night, man. You know, we had the peoples over, we had the deck of cards set, and then Aaron wanted to flake out, man. I ain't yield for spades.
You want to try and ambush me with a game? See,
ambush.
A real fighter knows I'm not going to take you on.
But where's the fight? What a fighter?
bro. What you talking about? We were watching the fight, and when you watching the fight, the warrior spirit is right here, and the warrior spirit says you don't just stop, drop, or roll for anybody that want to throw hands. You strategize. I'm not gonna mess up my lifetime score just because you wanna fight in the immediate. We're gonna see about you. We're gonna see about you. It's all good. It's all good. Plus,
Aaron, let me be the
you
first. Go
you
ahead.
waited for your specific space partner to show up, and you wanted me to just play with any old random person. It ain't gonna
Lou
work.
is a good spades player.
I'm very sure. I'm not sure why he didn't pick up another person to play with. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so with that all that soliloquy that Aaron just did, let me be the first to say you're full of shit. Okay, the warrior, the warrior, the warrior spirit, and
The
all of that
Warriors.
bullshit. You are full of shit. Okay, and I'm gonna call you for the world to see. Get the fuck out of here with that. What?
Whenever you-
Y'all just hear that bullshit Aaron just said?
any player knows you don't just if somebody's like, yo, I'm waiting on my player, but you ain't got nobody there that you know like that. Don't sit up in there and try and play spades and look goofy. Make an enemy out of somebody that could have been a friend. Don't do
An
that.
enemy. We won't. You know what? I'm gonna say it again. Aaron, you are even more full of shit. What up,
Mhm.
What up, Hampton? Hampton is saying, "What's up?" That's my boy. You remember Hampton?
Yeah.
What up, homeboy? Hey, hey, Roman.
He ain't go to bed. No, I know he didn't.
Hey, Hampton came over here and bust Roman ass and smashed brothers like that.
Bullied that young man.
Roman said, "Next time you come over here, your ass is getting kicked." Boy, I about hit the floor when he said that shit.
Roman, he should dedicate his whole existence at this point to beating Hampton and smashing over Mario Kart.
I'm about,
Whole existence. That man he's not easily. Not at all.
I about hit the floor when. Yes, he did say Hampton. He looked right at you and said that shit. I about hit the floor when he said that shit.
You was definitely gassing him though. You was
I
gassing.
was gaslighting the whole time. Oh shit. Oh man, I lost my shit when he said that. Oh Lord, I'm crawling here crying, laughing. That shit. Does that make me a bad father?
I don't know any father that wouldn't instigate a situation like that.
Say what?
I said I don't know any father that wouldn't instigate a situation like that. I would.
Hey man, I ride for my son.
He
I
ride
ride for my son.
It is a canon event. It must happen to all of us.
Oh my gosh. But and you know who was slumped this morning on the way to church?
Mm-hmm.
That boy was slumped. I said Hampton came over and, boy, all right, don't start shit. You can't. I said that. I said that you bust Roman ass. Well, hey, that was even funnier because when Roman won the first two rounds, Hampton got so serious.
That shit, I was playing with you at first.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, that shit got me crying laughing because I couldn't believe that is Roman. When next time you come over here, your ass is getting kicked. Oh shit. Oh. Somebody just asked me did I get my Sunday nap in. I had to.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Oh Lord, I'm about to send the link. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. I said, I was, and Aaron ain't lying to y'all neither. I was gaslighting the fuck out of that shit the whole time.
Instigating that. I'm like,
I really
hey, bro,
was.
you really trying to create a little rivalry here. Like these
Yeah,
young men,
I did, bro.
they were having a nice, healthy game, and now all of a
Hey,
sudden,
Roman don't like to lose video games. Roman does not like to lose video games, man. He don't. And Hampton don't either, man. But that's it. Okay. No, but last night was fun, man. I had a ball. Last night was so much fun. And I was saying before you got on, I said, I don't know what judges that had to fight 7 rounds of 5 for Crawford. I don't know what the hell fight they were looking at.
You were right when you said it. Vegas loves.
They love Canelo. What? Canelo. Yeah. Didn't I tell you that? I said Crawford has to fight like he already down 6 rounds of nothing.
Which I think naturally he just kind of came out of the gate and did his thing. It was. First off, it was an incredibly respectable fight, at least to me.
It was a good fight. It was a damn good fight.
It was a good fight.
It was a damn good fight. Like, look, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Boogie.
No. I definitely don't want anybody to get in there and start saying some lopsided foolishness. Didn't see any knockdowns, which I was really expecting. When I say knockdown, I don't mean like a knockout. I mean just somebody getting pushed back. That didn't happen the way I expected to, especially halfway through the rounds. So, still big shout out to Canelo, still a legend, no way around it. But Crawford.
Oh yeah, Canelo's still a legend, but he's, when this fight was first talked about 2 years ago, I was like, no way Terrence Crawford should do that because at the time he was still at 147. So last year he fights one fight at 154, and mind you, Buddy hadn't fought in 13 months. And so because he waited naturally so his body can naturally grow into a super middleweight. So for Terrence Crawford to have not fought in 13 months and come out last night and put on the show he put in, Terrence Crawford put on a show last night. For him to do that against the undisputed guy who's naturally supposed to be naturally bigger, naturally stronger. I said this Friday, I said this Tuesday, I think this puts him above Floyd Mayweather. And that's in my opinion. I do. Because at that point in Mayweather's career, he was not moving up to fight a guy who was younger, stronger, not at that point in his career, and risk everything and risk the undefeated record, all that stuff, and Crawford has fought nothing but the best the last 6-7 years of his career, and he's beat them all, and he's now an undisputed champion in 3 different weight classes, and that's never happened in history. He made history last night. But okay, this is the post-game show, and we're talking about the fight. Let's start talking about these games. The early games, the first one, Cincinnati at Jacksonville. The Cincinnati Bengals go to 2-0 with a 31-27 win over the Jacksonville Jaguars. But could there be concern for Cincinnati as Joe Burrow did not finish the game? He had a toe injury in the second quarter. And his replacement, Jake Browning, who's a good quarterback. And Cincinnati's damn lucky that they have him as a backup. He's a respectable quarterback. Now, make no mistake about it. He's a backup, but he's a backup where he can actually win you 3 or 4 games. He's that type of backup. And he leads a last-minute drive to put the Bengals up 31-27. They win. Now, Joe Burrow, they're saying surgery is not off the table. What did you think of that game?
I really am, man. I've been asleep since we got off the phone. I ain't going to hold you. So I'm watching a bunch of highlights at this point in time. I am not overly surprised in this case. I think the game was a lot tighter than I was expecting. I definitely want to go back and see Trevor Lawrence's performance. Joe Burrow getting hurt. I'm not saying I'm surprised. I think I'm surprised this early in the season for some like a toe injury. I don't know. That just feels.
They may have torn ligaments in his toe.
Never mind. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, they said when he left the stadium, he was in a walking boot and had a crutch.
Yeah, no, he gets surgery for real. That's at least 4 games.
Trevor, if he gets surgery, that might be 8, depending on the severity of the ligament tear. But Trevor Lawrence stat line 24, 42, 271, 3 touchdowns with 2 interceptions.
Yeah, dang it, Trevor. Just come on to Miami, bro. It's your last season with Jacksonville anyway. Just come on to Miami. Just come on.
If I'm Jacksonville, I'm thinking that the division is definitely in play, But if you're Cincinnati, and this is something that I haven't heard anybody do today, Now I had to go back and catch up on these games because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I didn't get home till 1:15, I went the fuck sleep.
Yeah.
That's it. I went to sleep. I woke up at about 5:15. I said, let me skim through these 1:00 games. But
I
one thing
definitely want to see Houston's game tomorrow before I say that, in all honesty. But
well, Houston's already 0-1.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
The team that Jacksonville is chasing is the team that got gift wrapped the fucking victory today. We'll get into that later. But I haven't heard anybody give Cincinnati's defense credit. You know, I've heard people continuously rip Cincinnati's defense, and they deserved it. But I do remember before I went to sleep, Jacksonville was about to go in to score to go 14-0, which may have totally changed the outcome of the game, and they got a pick in the end zone. They forced a couple of turnovers. Cincinnati's defense has been forcing turnovers over the first two games, and a lot of they're not getting the credit because, mind you, Joe Burrow has not played well at all. Okay, he didn't play well last week in a win against Cleveland. He didn't finish the game today against Jacksonville. So you have to give the Bengals defense credit. They forced turnovers, and these are games that the Bengals were losing last year. So if Joe Burrow does have to miss any significant amount of time, they're 2-0.
Okay. I'll definitely keep an eye on them. I'll be a little more generous with the picks. I think this one was definitely good for Cincinnati. But we'll see how decent this backup is for the next 3 or 4 weeks.
Next game was in Dallas, Texas, and this was a fun game. I'm not gonna lie. The Dallas Cowboys avoid an 0-2 start by beating the New York Giants in overtime, 40-37 in an absolute shootout. Dak Prescott threw for nearly 400 yards. Russell Wilson threw for nearly 500 yards. I think what this game showed is, one, Dallas's defense is horrible. The Giants' defense, for lack of a better purpose, outside of their front four, is horrible. And I'm not saying that to knock either team because I thought the Giants, honestly, the Giants in the first quarter and a half outgained Dallas by over 200 yards and was only up 13-0. But be that as it may, Dallas fought. They got back in the game. They win the game in overtime. And they're 1-1. The Giants are 0-2. What's your thoughts on this game?
This is going to be a decent little rematch later on in the season. Looking forward to it. I think the way we wrote off, I ain't going to say all that just now. The way we wrote off Russell Wilson after his first game.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. What he did prove is that he should still be the starter.
He did prove that he should still be the starter for the Giants.
Yeah.
Not saying that as a dig, but keep doing your thing, young man. And he still got it. 500 yards is no easy task, no matter you're going up against. So
30 for 41, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns. You have the 1 interception, but it's a rivalry game. And like I said, I will give credit to the Dallas Cowboys because they had to fight. They had to come back and fight to win the game. They had to have a touchdown late in the game to force overtime. So, I'll give credit where credit is due. So Cowboys 1-1, Giants 0-2. Next game in Detroit between the Lions and the Bears. Hey, remember when they said the Lions offense was horrible? Now, lies you tell.
Walk them boys down.
They played their former offensive coordinator and threw a 50 burger on them like it won't shit. Those are the Lions that I remember. Those are the Lions. The Lions those Lions today made me say, okay, maybe it's not a just cakewalk for Green Bay. What's up, Sean?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Nah, I can't hear
Hold
you.
on, I'm trying to goddamn disconnect it from this damn car. Give me a second. I'll be with you.
Okay. Well, what'd you think of the Lions and the Bears?
This is who I was expecting to see week 1 against Green Bay. I don't. I hope it's not a bully game where it's just like because again I haven't watched it, so I hope it's not like a bully game where they just bullied the Bears the whole time because the Bears, to me, they've never been the strong. Well, for not never for a very long time they have not been the strongest in the North. So it's one of those things where I'll have to go back and watch the highlights. But I'm hoping to see this level of Detroit throughout the rest of the season, not necessarily in terms of like points above the other team, but in terms of just like scoring percentage, because for whatever reason, I cannot find this man's stats right now.
Jared Goff, 23 for 28, 334 yards, 5 touchdowns.
That's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's the
no interceptions.
Yeah, that's the performance I'm looking for. We can continue to see something consistent like that throughout the season. It's going to be phenomenal, and I'm sure their defense put in work today. So
yeah, the defense did. They forced a couple of turnovers on the Chicago Bears. So the Lions get into the win column. Next game where I don't know how much commentary to do on it. The Los Angeles Rams defeated the Tennessee Titans 33-19. And the Rams improved to 2-0. The Titans dropped to 0-2. Sean, you have had a day today, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you have had a day today.
I know them fuck ass goddamn who the fuck? I think I caught an L on something. Which one was it? It was the fucking
we got robbed, man.
You said what? Oh, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all? I didn't even get to see y'all because I was locked in on our game.
We lost.
Y'all caught an L?
Bro, the Colts are trying to kick us. The Colts are kicking a 60-yard field goal with 2 seconds left. They missed the field goal. Game's over. They throw a late flag talking about some leverage that the Broncos use. And when they showed the replay, where was the fucking leverage? That's a 15-yard penalty. They get an untimed down and make a 45-yard field goal to beat us. I said, you know what? I'm too tired to be enraged because right now I am too tired from last night to be enraged. Speaking of which, no black ass should have been here last night.
Nigga, I'm going to tell you, dog. I was going to come and shit like that. But motherfucking, I forgot I was supposed to link up with Lee. I came all the way on this side of town to pick this nigga up and came back. Nigga, I'm about to drive back again, nigga. He was over that bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all did. It was play space, nigga. My whole plan was to come to that shit.
No. See, now that you said that, now you've reminded me that I'm not talking to Aaron now that you're on here because we was trying to play spades, but Aaron flaked out.
Oh, did it?
Aaron did not flake out.
Yes, Aaron flaked out.
Nah, man, you got a cold fighter, man.
I have witnesses that
I showed up what, an hour before his spades partner showed up. And now that the spades partner showed up, my man Preston, I'm like, come on now. You waited for your spades partner to show up. But
my next door neighbor is a good spades player, and I'm like, Aaron, why don't you go play spades with Lou? I ain't come over here to play spades. I'm like, you a lying sack of shit.
Like,
I'm on your side right now, nigga. I'm just I just had to drop that nigga off. I'm on my way back, headed back now. Okay. That's why I ain't on the camera and shit.
No, it's all good. No, last night was fun as shit though.
I bet it was, nigga. I watched the fights though on Netflix and shit like that, nigga. Them shit was boring. I was falling asleep like a motherfucker.
Bro, the main event didn't start till damn near 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it was 1 o'clock. That shit ain't go out till 2. Yeah. The best fight was what was that nigga? Mbili nigga, whatever the fuck he was, him and his boy. That nigga looked like he was about to pass out after that. They was tired in the bitch.
Well, Crawford beat Canelo ass.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, it won't even no doubt in that, nigga. Won't no scorecard, no decision, nigga. It was a pure ass whooping.
And two of the judges had Crawford only winning by 2 rounds.
Two rounds, yeah.
The fuck fight was y'all watching?
Nigga, I don't know, nigga. That was favoritism because he was getting his ass whooped all night.
But anyway, let's start. Let's get back to the football. Rams beat Titans 33-19. Rams go to 2-0. Titans go to 0-2. Sean, what did you catch any highlights of this game?
No, like I said, after I watched my game, I went straight to see a little bit of it.
That boy in the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
What
He
you say?
probably got Boost Mobile. You probably got Boost Mobile service.
If I
You got
Yeah,
Boost Mobile?
you was in the Matrix for a second. This nigga said you got Boost Mobile. I'm weak.
It's all good.
I got Boost Mobile, nigga, if this Boost Mobile, nigga, goddamn, you better give me money back. I pay goddamn much. Now that's because that shit hooked up to my car and to my headphones. I don't know how to fucking split that shit. Fuck up.
Yeah, you clear
Yeah,
now.
clear now.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna leave it because I'm in Verona. It'd be like a dead spot out this bitch. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I expected for them to win that game though. You know what I'm saying? I called for that shit. I knew it was gonna be a pretty decent game. I didn't get to really see too much of it, but like I said, I see a couple of highlights, and I seen Matthew Stafford doing this thing. So shout out to me for picking right. You know what I mean?
No, shut up.
I think all of us picked the Rams on that one, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Cam Ward won't, and nobody trusts it. Nobody trusts a rookie. I mean,
They got a long way to go. They have a long way to go, but
They do.
I do like Cam Ward.
he need better weapons.
Yeah, if he's coached correctly, he should be okay. Any thoughts on the Rams and Titans, A Boogie?
Thought the game was going to be a little bit closer. Again, I'm watching Cam Ward pretty closely. I'm not sure if I want to give them a couple more games before we start looking at the Rams as a problem in the West. But other than that, I'm not too surprised.
Well, the next game, A Boogie, we'll start off with you, is in Miami. What is going on? Well, I'm not picking the Dolphins for shit else. I'm so fucking serious.
Patriots.
The Dolphins, the New England Patriots defeat the Miami Dolphins 33-27. The Patriots go to 1-1. Miami drops to 0-2. Does anybody lose their job tomorrow, Aaron? I'm being
for real.
serious.
It would be lovely if that was the case, but I think here's my problem with Miami right now. There's too many eyes on the organization right now. If we start making cuts, if we start doing all this stuff before mid-season, my problem is it's gonna pull away more attention. Like at this point, the attention should be for the players on winning the next game. If we start firing coaches, which I want to do, if we start switching out quarterbacks, which I want to do, if we start doing all this crazy major stuff, news outlets blow up, players get distracted, and it moves us further away from winning the next game, which is already going to be difficult. I saw some decent stuff today. Tua's still making very, very bad decisions. I've never hailed him as any kind of good decision maker. Tyreek Hill still shows that. Here's my thing: if we could find some way to whip that boy into shape off the field, I think on the field will never be a problem. The guy still got the talent like that. I don't think that's in question. My problem is everything else that's around him and whatever is pushing his mentality at this point in time. But if people, as much as I would like people to get fired, if we do that, I think we guarantee a loss in the next 5 games going into the. I think we have a late bye week, so it's one of those things where it's better if we just kind of sit down, keep dealing with what we've been dealing with, and just call this. We can't even call it a rebuilding season. It's everybody just chill out and wait for next season.
Yeah, your next game is against Buffalo. Good luck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll be happy if they don't drop a 50 bomb on us. That's all I'm worried about. As long as they stay under 50, I'll be all right.
Sean, Patriots, Dolphins. You called the Patriots. You nailed it.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's true. The reason why I did is because he talking about distraction. Tyreek Hill is the ultimate distraction for your team right now. He got too much going on off the field. When he's on the field and he don't get his way, I almost felt like some of the plays that I saw him, like he was giving up and like, yo, just take me the fuck out the game. Like he's frustrated with Tua. And like he still has it. He's still a veteran, but I don't think his leadership and the way he's leading that team as a leader, you're supposed to pick your team up in situations where they're behind or they need somebody to give them a jolt. I don't think he can do that for y'all. Like he's a very me-centric kind of person. And McDaniels is almost like he just wants to fucking make jokes and shit like that rather than coach and do shit at the press conference and shit like that. So I really think y'all probably, it is time for y'all. I mean, it might be, you say too early to do a change or something like that. But I kind of predict by the fucking, what you call it, the trade deadline, y'all gonna be making drastic changes and probably be fire sale on most of the niggas on y'all team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kansas City's gonna call about Tyreek Hill.
By Tyreek Hill. They already talking about him. That's the reason why I say that. It's already a thing. And you stacking these losses on top of that, ain't gonna do nothing but push the narrative even further, even quicker.
Yeah. Now, see, here's the thing with Tyreek Hill is that when you're losing, he's a distraction. Because if Miami was 2-0, they wouldn't. A lot of these distractions would be mostly swept under the rug. But they're losing. They're looking bad. Even though Tyreek Hill had a great game today. But Miami is in trouble. In New Orleans, who? Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Who? Well, Mac Jones looked good today. The San Francisco 49ers go to 2-0, and they beat the New Orleans Saints, who nobody expects anything from the Saints, but boy, have they been scrappy. But they lose to the 49ers 26-21. Mac Jones had a day. Sean, I told you this a couple days ago. Remember, Kyle Shanahan had his eye on Mac Jones before the 2021 draft. So, the 49ers go to 2-0. Any comments on that game?
The reason why I picked the Niners, I believe their defense would be able to hold up against the
Saints.
Against the Saints, and the Saints, like I said, nobody really thought the Saints was going to do anything today. I didn't trust any quarterback that they have on their roster as of right now. Their defense is not really the defense of old with the Saints. So I was just like, the 49ers should be able to handle it. Kyle Shanahan knows how to, work with the quarterbacks that he has. I mean, if you could take Brock Purdy and do something with it, I'm pretty sure you can make it to where Mac Jones is probably not really going to fuck it up for you. You'll just let goddamn McCaffrey handle everything. So I figured that was going to happen. They would be able to win. They did what I expected them to do. Play a tough game. Mac Jones didn't really do too much to fuck the team up or anything of that nature, and they won the game. So shout out to them for being able to do it. Brock Purdy, they'll be fine without him.
Aaron?
Pretty much the same. I mean, I chose San Francisco probably for less scientific reasons. I just didn't see anything impressive in the Saints' last game that would make me feel like they're about to do some numbers today. So hopefully they get it together in their space, but they'll probably be going top 10 in the draft next season. So good for them.
AFC West Division, 3 teams are 2-0, and another team is 1-1. So I would just pay attention to that. I would definitely pay attention to that. Next game. Now I'm gonna take this one right on the chin. I am not picking the New York Jets unless they play in the Dolphins. That was my upset of the. I went there. That was my upset of the day. I had the Jets beating. I had the Jets beating the Bills until the game started, and we saw what happened. Buffalo goes to 2-0. They defeat the Jets 30-10. Josh Allen may have got his nose broke or something like that. Did you see that?
I seen that shit. Like he ran off the field with his face down, and they was tending to his face. It looked like he hit his face on one of the players' thighs or some shit like that. But I don't know how when you got a fucking whole face mask, but whatever. But they was tending to his nose. I didn't really see the outcome of that, but I'm pretty sure they'll give you an update later on today about that, if not fully tomorrow. But yeah, it definitely looked like he fucked his nose up.
Hey, shout out to Mitch Trubisky because he came in gunning as soon as Josh Allen went out. Aaron, what do you think about the Bills and the Jets?
I hate these niggas, but phenomenal game. Them boys on fire. Like they're
what the fuck is happening?
They're about to be a serious problem in the AFC. Just the way that Josh Allen is playing is out. It's almost like he's playing out of his mind. Like he's gunning for an MVP this year without question, and he keep playing like he's been playing. He might actually get it. They're maybe not the Jets, but I think they're still going to be a problem, like a really good problem, even defensively, for really good teams.
Swipe card to insert cash.
What the hell?
You all right?
I'm at the toll, nigga.
Oh, okay.
I told you I was on the side of town, nigga. I'm taking the bridge back to the south, nigga. Woo woo.
Like, what's this man buying? Um,
Some pool I see. Just like
yeah, that nigga got me some cash.
going to Daddy Rabbits, baby.
Nah, oh my God! Shut
No,
the God damn!
bruh.
Oh my
Oh
goodness!
my god.
Daddy Rabbits, Jesus Christ! What's
Gonna
the
see
next
some.
one after that?
Gonna see some disappointment.
The candy bar? What about the candy bar?
Hey,
Yeah.
chill out. Hey, chill out. Chill out.
Buffalo, like I said, they play Thursday night against the Dolphins, the Jets. I mean,
Don't just call this game. Let's talk about the entire season of Buffalo right now. Like Buffalo
two
is
games.
going to. They come on, bro. And I mean, it's hard pressed for me to do this for a team in my own division, but they're looking freaking good.
Do you
Like,
think Buffalo? Okay? Let me ask you something. Do you think Buffalo is better than Baltimore?
I don't have to think it. They showed it.
Really?
Nah, bro. The Buffalo stole that game, and the Ravens gave that shit up. But they are not better than them for real.
I don't think so either. But that's the Ravens' problem. They do that too
that
much.
is their problem. That is their problem.
Then I don't know how to tell you. If you sell it in the last few minutes of the game and somebody takes it from they didn't steal it. You know what I'm saying? Like my man dropped the ball. It is what it is. That's not theft. That's picking up where somebody else put it down. And for me right now, they're feeling like a top contender for the AFC. So
Okay. Well, I don't think many people would disagree with you. Many, if any, unless you're in Baltimore. So next game in Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers' home Steelers debut was spoiled by DK Metcalf's old team, the Seattle Seahawks, and Sam Darnold handled the Pittsburgh Steelers, to be honest with you. 31-17. Sean, that's another one that you nailed, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't you call Pittsburgh?
I called Pittsburgh to win.
You did call Pittsburgh to win this game.
I called Pittsburgh to win because I trusted them because they put up. So Aaron Rodgers put up them 4 TDs, but I was like, I'm sure they would be able to, handle Sam Darnold because he's so iffy. You don't really know what the fuck you're going to get with him. But that's the problem with Seattle is you don't know what you're going to get with Sam Darnold. One day he can come out that bitch and look like something. The next time he can come out that bitch and give the game away and shit like that. But he didn't do anything to fuck it up for them. Aaron Rodgers was still getting smashed. Like I said, he ain't going to last if they don't keep that man upright. And like I always said, Seattle knows how to pick quarterbacks. They play well on defense, and that's what held them strong in this game, I believe. So it was a hard fought game. I thought that the Steelers would be able to do more. Aaron Rodgers would still be able to do more, but he's still showing that they probably should have kept either Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, but whatever.
Aaron?
Yeah, this was a pretty disappointing loss to see. I was expecting a very different score. Maybe Seattle. I want to say maybe Seattle was better, but sitting at the bottom of their division doesn't really make sense to me. But yeah, shout out to them. They beat a good team. So I'll say that.
Again, the NFC West. You have 2 teams that are 2-0 and 1 team that is 1-1. Now, Baltimore and Cleveland, the Ravens needed a get-right game, and they got a get-right game against their old quarterback, beating the Cleveland Browns 41-17. Lamar Jackson, 5 touchdowns. You talk about how great Josh Allen looked. Lamar Jackson.
Lamar. He looking MVP-ish right now, like he always is. Like.
It wasn't Lamar Jackson's fault that they lost last week.
He always be putting that team on his back, bro. He always do, bro. Exactly. He just needs some help.
Exactly. Well, the Ravens got the best fucking roster.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. They better have did that.
They have to close the deal on their games, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. If some shit like that happens again in the playoffs, John Harbaugh may better
Gone.
Because while you've been a great coach, he's the second longest tenured coach behind Tomlin. It's 18 blown double-digit fourth quarter leads since 2008, and particular a lot since 2021. It's unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. So
I know a true to life fan was like, put this motherfucker on the hot seat because he's not doing his fucking job. Like the roster you got, if anybody else had a roster like that, they wouldn't be lasting that damn long because you've been supposed to be somewhere, especially if you're blowing leads like that.
Come in and actually coach the team the way he's been coaching.
You got to find out because right now it ain't working with him.
It ain't working.
I mean,
you've been in the playoffs consistently.
Yeah, but look at the team you got. You ought to be in the fucking playoffs. You ought to be.
You want to be like Kansas City in the AFC Championship game, no less, every year.
You got an MVP quarterback, nigga. You ought to be there. You got a Hall of Fame running back. You ought to be there. You got a fucking top 5 defense. You ought to be there. Like, yeah, you should go there, motherfucker. I can go coach them and get them in the fucking playoffs.
Speaking of which, speaking of a Hall of Fame running back,
run some Madden plays. I'm talking about.
Speaking of a Hall of Fame running back, I would like to launch an investigation into the 10-year-old Eastern Tiger team that beat our 10-year-old Glen Allen Raven team. They just handed the ball to this adult in the backfield. And I saw this adult run up and down the field. I said, who is this Derrick Henry looking? But they're supposed to be 10-year-olds. I'm like, that kid has a license.
That boy got
that boy, Brian, look at the store. What you talking about? He's 10.
I mean, I'm like, good God, this kid he's not 10. He's bigger than me.
He's going D1.
Huh?
He said he's going D1.
Yeah, as an offensive lineman, if you're that damn big again. But to the late games, and I have to talk about it. The Indianapolis Colts improved to 2-0 with referee assistance, beating the Denver Broncos 29-28. Look, I guess I'll take the lead on this one. Okay, let me get my emotions out the way first because I honestly am too tired to be as enraged as I want to be. We were flat out robbed as far as that last play goes. Indy misses a 60-yard field goal. Game should be over. They call leverage, 15-yard penalty. They make their second field goal. That's my emotions. Now, my watching the game logically, we left the door open. Simple. We moved the ball up and down. Both teams moved the ball up and down on each other. But our last 2 possessions where we were moving the ball deep in Colts territory, both those an interception. Defense holds them to a field goal, and then the next possession we go into we try to kick a 41-yard field goal to put us up 5 to where they need to score a touchdown instead of a field goal, and we missed the field goal. And it's simple. Like Denver really, like I said, it was a nip and tuck back and forth. Denver led pretty much they led the entire game until the last play of the game. You have to close the deal. It is what it is. We should, and I think everybody in that locker room knows that for one, outside of, you take your emotions out of it, because we did get robbed. I'm not gonna bullshit, but we shouldn't have put ourselves in that position in starters. And I have to give credit to Daniel Jones. He's playing very well under Shane Steichen. I think Anthony Richardson, if my boy, you may want to think about changing your position because you're athletic enough and young enough to do so, because at least as of right now, Daniel Jones is thriving in that offense. Jonathan Taylor ran all over us today. He did. He ran all over us today. And the Colts are 2-0 for the first time since 2009. And my Denver Broncos go to 1-1. Aaron, what's your thoughts on this game?
I think I mentioned it last night. If they go up more than 20 on you, and I wasn't expecting them to win, but in terms of Daniel Jones, he might actually be decent in this scheme. So good for him. I'm not sure how much to expect out of them for the rest of the season. A little skeptical about the Colts but in terms of the division, they seem to be doing well, and Daniel Jones is killing it. So good for them. I think defensively, there's still a lot to kind of shore up there with them. I think they still got a decent amount of holes, but overall, good game for them.
Yeah, Sean.
If things are breaking down the way you mentioned, yeah, that was definitely a robbery. Definitely.
Oh no, I mean, bro, you know, when we missed the field goal, I'm sitting there saying, Lord have mercy, we gonna lose because we was only up 2. But when they're lining up to kick a 60-yarder and they say, well, in warm-ups, his long was 59. I said, okay, roll of the dice. He kicks the ball. It's not fucking close. The kick wasn't fucking close. So again, energy low. I just start clapping my hands. We got away with one. 5 seconds later, flag. Or what? Leverage. That's a 15-yard penalty. And when they showed the highlight, I'm like, where did he leverage at? You have got to be kidding me. So, but and then I have to look at like I said, my logical brain should, starts working. Wow, that was a robbery, but we shouldn't have put ourselves in that position. We led the game. I mean, well, at least when I woke up, we was winning, and it was the first quarter, and we never trailed up until I never saw us trailing until nothing but zeros on the clock. But sometimes them's be the breaks. Now look, I will say this: if we lose on a 60-yard field goal, so be it. So the fuck be it. But to lose like that, to have a bullshit penalty where they're moved up 15 yards, where 45 yards ain't a chip shot, but it ain't 60 yards.
Damn sure ain't.
He kicked that bitch straight down the middle. The other way, I was like, I said, you know what? All right. Sean, what's your comments on it?
Could Daniel Jones be the new Baker Mayfield as for leaving a shitty organization and going to a competent one and finally finding himself a home to be able to thrive in? Because he's really fitting in. It's pretty early to say, but as I test and looking right now, he's comfortable there. He's fitting in there. He has somebody who can really guide him and try to bloom him into a good quarterback. So, hey, man, shout out to Danny Dimes, man. And, yeah, Anthony Richardson, bro, might be looking like you might want to do something else, bro, because that is no longer your team, bro. They already said they won't give it, putting the short lease on Daniel Jones, but now that he's actually winning games, you're definitely out of the picture.
You are out of the picture. No question.
Yeah, so you might as well either change positions or change teams. Ask for Shador Sanders Street and see if you can go somewhere else or something, because it's a wrap for you in Indy. And because, like I said, y'all defense is pretty good, and for him to be moving that rock like that,
I mean, yes, absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
So it's like, yeah, he might be coming into his own right now. So possibly, if they keep playing that way, you might be looking at Indy, getting the playoffs, because Indy always used to be like right at the brink of getting into the playoffs, but they never really been able to push. Yeah, just quarterback away. And if you got you a competent one that can do that, hey, shout out to Andy, man.
And what impressed me most, frustrating me at the time, but what impressed me most today about Daniel Jones is the guy he was going after is the best defensive player in the league. They were attacking Patrick Surtain and having success at it as well. So, so I'll give credit where credit is due. Hey, if I can give the Dallas Cowboys credit for winning, I can be objective about my team for losing. Next game, the Arizona Cardinals did everything they could to lose this game. They were up 27-9 with 5 minutes to go. How the hell you come down to the cart with the Panthers with the ball with a chance to win with over a minute left is beyond me. But ageless Calais Campbell shut it down at the end, and the Cardinals escaped another 2-0 NFC West team with a 27-22 win over the now 0-2 Carolina Panthers. Shout out to the Panthers for fighting. They could have packed it in. They did not. Aaron, what's your take on this one?
Not super surprised. I'm not really looking at the Panthers to put up numbers here, but good for them. Arizona is still very weird wild
They
card
are,
team
man.
for me. I don't know what they're trying to do. But good win. Good win.
That division is weird. Sean, go ahead.
Yeah, nobody really pays attention to either the Cardinals or the fucking Panthers. The Panthers are just a young team who really, I mean, they're on the brink of trying to get it right. They're always fighting near the end or putting up a scrappy fight, but they just can't seem to come out with the victories. And the Cardinals, like you said, like it's like hard to peg on what kind of team they are. I mean, like.
Right.
And what they can do, but they're not good enough to really do anything. That was just one of those games where it was just like, yeah, whoever wins deserves to win type shit. But because nobody really sees them either one of those teams doing anything. So, like you said, they still need some time to grow in. The Panthers, they still got time to grow. Well, Kyler don't got no time to grow in Arizona, but it's just like, what do? You paid them, you got them.
Yeah.
Do you get another quarterback? Do you
No,
probably change your coach too as well when you get rid of Kyler? Because I mean, it's a lot that still needs to go on in Arizona for them to be a team that you're really thinking about as a contender.
I mean, Arizona is 2-0. See, Kyler Murray will look like a Hall of Famer for 2.5 quarters, and then we'll just shut it down. Like I said, it was 27-9. The Cardinals looked unstoppable for really 3 quarters. And then all of a sudden, you're like, well, you think about Kyler. I just look at Kyler Murray and his mobility as to, where he should be able to stop bleeding better than they did. But they won. They're 2-0. So, I mean, you can exhale because, again, you are 2-0. But that division is weird because Kyler is inconsistent. Brock Purdy's hurt. Now you got Mac Jones. Sam Darnold is inconsistent. Logic would say Matthew Stafford, but
his back might not hold up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That division is weird. I mean, for this division, I have to look at honestly who has the best defense, and that's between the Niners and the Rams. Because I will say this: the 49ers, the type of game, the first 2 weeks, last season, the 49ers were losing those type of games. This year, they're winning. What a difference a defensive coordinator makes. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, I'm like, but if you really look at the 49ers, even if they get into the playoffs, do you actually believe they could actually be the playoff team?
No.
No.
Not at all.
So, I mean, so they just be shooting themselves in the foot. Where they probably need to get better talent because you'll just be the best of the worst, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're a 49ers fan, the 49er fans, their standard is probably, hey, they should feel like, I mean, they were just in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. So their standard, and 3 out of the 4 last NFC championship games prior to last season. So their standard is high, as it should be. But now if you look at the roster, you're like, brr. But, I mean, coming off of last season's disappointment, I guess if you get back in the playoffs, I guess you have to have that mindset of, all we got to do is get in the dance. Anything can happen. To answer your question again,
their strategy of give it to McCaffrey and hope everything works out. It's not going to pan out.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's not going to work anymore.
McCaffrey got treads on them tires now.
Still a phenomenal. He'll probably retire there. I don't see them.
He's still definitely a productive running back.
Yeah.
But he's taken a lot of punishment between Carolina and San Francisco. So, I mean, but again, they're 2-0 as well. So we'll just have to see as the season unfolds. Super Bowl rematch, same teams, different venue, same result. The Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Kansas City Chiefs 20-17. The defending champs improved to 2-0. And the runner-up goes to 0-2. First time in the Patrick Mahomes era, the Kansas City Chiefs are 0-2. So, and this game was a defensive battle. You just could see that the Eagles were the better team. And to me, I was looking at that. I was looking at the Eagles game the way I was looking at our game. Are the Eagles going to fuck around and get this game away? because you know they're the better team. You see that they should win it. Jalen Carter back in that defense. God, I mean, it's night and day between last week against Dallas when he wasn't there and this week where it didn't appear that at first, but that defense started getting home in the second half. I give Kansas City credit for continuing to fight, but Philadelphia is just better. It's simple. Philadelphia is just better than them. Sean, you're the Eagles fan. What it do?
Yeah, I almost fucking felt like they tried to get that bitch away because literally near the end of the game, you see that they took 3 shots. It was like 2 shots down the field, but wasn't able to complete them. So why the fuck aren't you like covering the back end and they don't have any timeouts? Keep shit in front of you. Why is this nigga Thornton getting behind your fucking secondary to score that touchdown? Baffled the fuck out of me. If they lost it, they deserve to lose that shit because of that dumbass shit right there. But as far as for the offense too, Kevin Petula needs to show me something because right now the offense is not looking like it's clicking. You know what I mean? And that hand the ball off to Saquon shit is cool, but you gotta make people guess, nigga. It's like when I looked at that shit, like every play, every first down when we came out was almost like the same running play where they brought the tight end across the formation and then they handed off on the right hand side and say Saquon do something. Like you're gonna have to show teams that you can pass the ball because right now, just handing that shit off to Saquon, yeah, we're winning games. We're doing what we got to do because they're all a team. It looks ugly, and how they say, yeah, it's a ugly wins. It don't matter as long as you win it, you're winning. But it's gonna make it even more difficult if you can't call plays right. If you don't know how to call offensive plays. But I'm not tripping right now. You still got to show me some. Dory Jackson is still getting cooked beans. I'm pretty sure he probably won't be there. For real. But I mean, he held his own a little bit today. But yeah, shout out to Cleveland for still losing because the more they lose, the more I feel like we still gonna get Denzel Ward off of them because we probably still need us a second cornerback. But yeah, you think I play it? But yeah, dog, it was a good game. They held it tight. Travis Kelce should have did more than talking about his big balls when he catch it instead of just catching the ball and giving it to us. That was a big play. Our rookie, that's the second interception I want to say because he got one against Dallas too. And he seems to be holding that safety position down. So as long as the boys can continue to grow, man, we're looking good. Of course, everybody's going to give us their best because we're the champs from last year. And I mean, they held their own. And also Jake Elliott, good. Good field goals, 51 and 58, bro. Yeah, those were clutch field goals. Those were game deciding field goals, and he made those. So shout out to the special teams for holding it down as well.
Yeah. Aaron, what's your comment on the Super Bowl rematch?
I can't say too much different from what Sean just mentioned. I mean, one of the things to just keep in mind is whenever you're playing a team like the Chiefs is they're not going to back down from the fight. They're used to being bullied. I think they're very aware of their deficits right now. I think they're very aware that they don't have the same type of muscle that they had before where they could bully other teams and go blow for blow with championship contenders like the Eagles. But no, shout out to the Eagles for doing their thing, playing well. I do align with I'm here with Sean saying in terms of hand the ball off to Saquon probably ain't gonna work all the way around for everybody, but shit, it's working right now. So
yeah, it's working right now.
It's working right now, and if it's working against a team like the Chiefs, I mean, for everybody else, what they about to do?
Well, I look at it.
I don't know if y'all play Green Bay or nothing like that, but it's one of those.
Do they play Green Bay? No, they don't play Green Bay, but the damn sure got Tampa Bay in 2 weeks.
Who do?
Y'all.
We play Green Bay this year.
No, y'all don't. I'm looking at y'all schedule right now. Oh, yes, y'all do.
Don't.
I'm sorry. Forgive me. No, you do.
I'm about to say we do play Green Bay.
November 10th. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we got a gruesome schedule this year.
Oh, yeah, because you got and I know you're talking about your secondary. You got Puka and Devontae Adams next week. And then after that, you got wide receiver you with Tampa Bay. I don't know what to say about my receiving core right now. Like I said, we got to learn how to close games, but Denver, and then I don't want to say the Giants are a bye week. I understand the Cowboys defense is horrible, but they do have weapons in New York. But you know what? you're dealing with a new offensive coordinator, and things are a little rough right now. But when things are rough and you're still able to come out of that gate 2-0, one reason is because you have the luxury of handing it off to a Saquon or having Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a winner, man. It's just it's I mean, honestly, Jalen Hurts is a winner. And I think we can officially say, because this was the question that was being asked all week in mainstream sports talk, do the Eagles have the Chiefs number? Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
This is their third straight win. Jalen Hurts outplays Patrick Mahomes every time they're on the field together. And shout out to Philadelphia, who was 2-0, and fuck Kansas City being at 0-2. So yeah, I mean, I looked at that game, like I said, like I said earlier, what I'm looking at, I'm like, yeah, Philly's better, but they keep leaving the door open. Now, when it was 20-10, I thought, okay, that's gonna slam the door. But then, like Sean said, you saw clearly KC was trying to have a quick strike, and you didn't have you didn't. How can you let somebody get behind the defense? But they will be calling Miami for number 10. They will
have it because I don't think he's
they gonna get him
straighten up. Like the niggas wouldn't still be a problem. So have him. Go for it. What does that take away from us? The ability to make one extra touchdown a game? That's fine.
Oh, plus he's totally out on Tyreek Hill. This is hilarious.
I like that. Remember, I love the guy. I had no problems with him. I was ready to get a Tyreek. My wife was right. She was like, "Yo, I'm about to get you a Tyreek Hill jersey. Let's slow down on that for a little while," because, he'll be all right. I'm all for great players, but you get to be. Here's the thing: you get to be a problem. This is what my parents taught me. Not that you should have bad situations, but people kind of let stuff go a little bit more when you make good grades. And right now you're not really making the best grades. So you don't get to slide on a bunch of stuff. Like you get a little more space when you're doing well in school. And right now, young man, you're not. You're causing problems on the sideline, you're causing problems off the field. If somebody else want to pick you up and underpay you because they're about to underpay him, take it. Take it. Go on. Have at it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just wondering. I just want to hear what Nick Wright is gonna have to say tomorrow. The ultimate annoying Kansas City Chiefs homer, who swore up and down that the Chiefs would not go 0-2, and he'll still make excuses to why Kansas City is still going to win the division, and they very well maybe do so. I mean, Denver lost today, and one way or the other, you're going to have a 2-0 team because the Raiders and the Chargers play each other tomorrow. So, we'll see what happens as far as that goes. But, you think I'm upset that the Chiefs are 0-2? No, I've had to deal with this Kansas City bullshit for a decade now. So you think I'm mad that Patrick Mahomes is 0-2? No. Go to hell. You go to hell and you lose. But oh man, Sean. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Last night was a lot. Even though Aaron flaked on the spades, and yes, I'm going to keep saying that. Last night was fun because one of my boys challenged Roman to Smash Brothers. And Roman said, "It's on." And, Roman kind of doesn't know how to talk shit yet. So I was gaslighting the whole thing. I was gaslighting the whole thing. And when Roman won the first two matches, my boy got so serious.
Yeah, because he ain't want to catch he ain't know shit was sweet. He didn't think shit was sweet.
He beat
Roman
ass. He beat Roman ass after that. And I told him, you're going to have to come back now because, Roman don't like to lose. But the funniest part, dude, was before Roman went upstairs. He said, "When you come back next time, your ass is getting kicked." Now I lost my shit. Because
I'm gonna do a lot of ass kicking.
I instigated that comment from Roman.
Mm-hmm.
It just sounded so awkward.
Hey, when you ain't used to talking shit, bro, and you start talking shit, that shit could be hilarious.
It sounded so awkward. I lost my shit, bro. I said, "Does this make me a bad dad?"
Nah, you gotta change. You gotta teach him.
Oh boy,
Gotta teach him talk shit.
oh my goodness! But yeah, it was fun, man. It was. We had a good time. We had spirited debate about basketball,
Mm-hmm.
about LeBron and Kobe. I don't know how it got there, but my neighbor,
E&J.
huh?
I said the E&J.
The E and J will get you there every time.
E&J. Oh, you talking about the Paul and the Bacardi Superior?
And, you know, once the juice start flowing, everybody's opinions start popping out.
That food was good though, boy.
Yeah, that food. Listen, food always slept. Listen here, if you are watching and you have never been to one of Brandon's parties for any reason, go ahead and pull up and get you a plate. Go ahead and pull up and get you a plate, no matter what. Food always gonna be right.
Oh, stop.
No, sir.
Time out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, man. But I was shocked at how fucking late everything took. It took them 30 minutes for each fighter to get in the damn ring at the main event. I was shocked at that. And I was like,
Bro, they had a whole rock concert before the main event. I'm like, nigga, it's already 1 o'clock, man. Fuck all this. Get to the fight, bro.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, I got to get up. I got to get up early because tomorrow is homecoming. Look, see, leave it to this afraid to come on here because he don't want to be challenged bastard Robert to talk about some burnt spaghetti, burnt wings. Tell him, Aaron. Go ahead. I'm not even going to engage.
Bro, don't get your weird ass out of here.
Exactly.
Sir, sit down.
You look like burnt spaghetti.
Your face look like burnt spaghetti.
Hey, Rob.
I'm about to come over here with a conspiracy theory about spaghetti and some shit. But you be all right.
You know them noodles that they make right come from goddamn Shannon. Michelle Obama made them noodles.
Yo, I gotta go, man. I gotta feed my
Hey, bro.
I gotta feed my kid.
Oh shit. So see, we gonna see who the bastards are when the arrests start. We talking football. Shut the fuck up. We talking sports. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Okay.
All right, yo,
This
boys.
the nigga. All right, hey, Boogie.
Get home safe. Love y'all. Peace.
Who get home safe? Oh, Sean, you home yet?
Yeah, I just pulled up.
Okay. This the nigga right here who won't come on the show because he don't want nobody to push back on any of the conspiracy theories that he talking about. And gonna talk about something we're gonna see when the arrests start. Nigga. And your credibility is gone when it comes to talking about shit like this because you're afraid to come stand on anything because you don't want no pushback. You have no credibility. I love you, still love you like a brother, but you have no credibility until you man the fuck up and come on here and stop leaving every time somebody challenges the shit that you talk about. Period. Period. Because if I'm wrong about something and somebody fact check me, guess what? You got it. Look, this nigga gonna put in all caps. I'm not afraid. Shut your scared ass up.
Rob.
This nigga right here. This nigga right here. You shaking your boots as soon as somebody says, hey, Rob, well, what about this, that, and the third? I'm not going to be debated. You know, he said, I am dumb and I won't relegate myself to stupidity. Yeah, well, I may be dumb, but I'm not afraid. But hey, if you call me dumb and I say something dumb and it's not factual, check me on it. Don't run. Biatch!
You're blocked.
He said I have to handle idiots. You have to handle idiots with care. Well, you should be used to it. You got to handle yourself every day, my nigga. Anyway, I love him like a brother, and I always will. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade. But yeah, bro, like it was tripping on how I was like, damn, this late as a bitch. I'm sitting there like I gotta get up early because it's homecoming at the church tomorrow, and I have to I'm like. I have to be at church because I have to sing in the choir and yada 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 yada. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is not going to end well if I actually go to sleep, brother. I did not go to sleep last night.
You crazy?
I went to sleep when I got home, nigga.
Crazy.
I know, right?
Crazy.
Absolutely.
You know that.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway,
try that's how to relax.
I'm about to get off of here, and you said what?
They gotta get ready for that jail.
Absolutely. All right, get ready to get back to the grind, man. I mean, honestly, I've been low key energy all day.
I bet.
Yeah, man. But shout out St. Paul's Church because they did their thing. You know, they did their thing as far as homecoming. We did our thing as far as homecoming. I'm saying they, like I didn't participate. You know, we did our thing. They did. And I saw some folks today that I hadn't seen in a while in person. And it was really good. It was good to see them. It was good to see them. You know, folks that we grew up with, Sean. I saw them today. It was good to see them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Terrell Pollard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good to see Rel. I talked to Dre a couple of weeks ago. So when I saw him today, you know, it was just, you know, what up, Dre? Well, he came up to me, he said, what up, B? I said, oh, what up, Dre? You know. So it's always good to see. It's always good to see them. You know, saw Letitia Boyd, you know, because good to see her. You know, absolutely, it was good to see everybody. It was cool, man. It was cool. You know, we love our Springer family, no question. We absolutely love.
Hey, look, man. Hey, we gotta find somebody who. I was just thinking about the other day. I keep forgetting to do this shit. I need to find these school plays, man.
Bruh.
I need to find these school plays so I can watch them. I pay to see that shit. If we can find us a Springer.
Your mom got one of them, bro. Because remember the tape I used to have with Guys and Dolls?
She ain't got that thing no more.
Oh, yeah. I can believe it. But let's see.
I'm ready to pay some money for this footage.
Sansaray,
I need these footage.
Sansaray.
You think she still got that stuff?
Absolutely.
I've been hitting her up and find out. I see her on Facebook all the time.
Absolutely. Now I don't know anybody who has Bye Bye Birdie, and that's the one. That's the one I really want. I really want that.
Yeah, I definitely want to see me acting
Walter
like
Walter tags you on the Facebook, right?
Yeah.
You
know what?
Walter tagged you on the Facebook with the Bye Bye Birdie pics.
Oh yeah. I seen them. Yeah.
I want these plays too, bro. Because honestly, if I can get my hands on those plays, even if it's VHS, because you know I got to.
You could change it. You can change it into.
Not only will I change it, I will put it the fuck on Facebook. The whole play. I'll put the whole play. I sure would.
I was just talking about that the other day. I was like, man, I would pay to see those things right now.
Yes, baby. Say, your uncle.
I'm gonna do some scouting. See if I can find some.
Somebody said hi to you.
Hello, little lady.
Little lady wanna come through. She was asking me about that
yesterday. You know where we be at.
I know. Just let me know when it's a good weekend and I'll bring her.
For sure.
Go ahead, get a popsicle, baby. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I would too, man. I would too. I definitely
yeah. Hell yeah, I would
I
love
would
to see
definitely
those
pay
things.
to see some of those because gee whiz. Fun times. Oh, did I tell you? Oh yeah, I did tell you. I texted you, told you Roman got a job. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, just waiting.
Working man.
Just waiting to go to orientation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Roman tried to hang with his daddy last night. That boy was slumped in the truck on the way to church. He was slumped.
Ain't ready for that life.
Yeah, by the time he went upstairs right before the main event. And because I was like, we got to get up early to go to church. And this morning, I was laughing at him because I wanted to be just a slump. I was laughing at him because I was envious. I was like, you can go to sleep. I can't. I was like, I got work I got to do. But yeah, as far as at least for 3 of the plays, Sansaray, especially Guys and Dolls. Which honestly, to be honest with you, Guys and Dolls, out of the 4 that we did, Guys and Dolls was my favorite.
Yeah, I like West Side Story, but I died before the second. I wanted the second act.
Yeah, you weren't. That's right. You weren't. That's right. But yeah, and Bye Bye Birdie, I was the lead role, but I love that goddamn Guys and Dolls because it was so much fun. Like you talking about perfect casting. Miss Ricks casted that shit perfect. Perfect. Nicely Johnson and Benny South Street.
How you doing?
That was perfect.
Yeah, it was a good time. That was a fun time. I would like to see that. I would like for my kids to see that.
Absolutely.
They don't think I'm cool.
If I could get a hand on that VHS tape, I promise I would throw that joint right on social media. I would throw it on YouTube and Facebook so that way we can go back and look at it forever.
Right.
No question. I've thought about that so much, bro. I have because I don't know what the hell I did with the 2 unique tapes, but I know where I can get those from though. I know exactly where I can get those from.
Where can you get them from? You talk about
Stephanie Ladd?
Yeah.
That's where I got them from.
Oh, she still got them?
I would hit her up and see. I would definitely hit her up.
It'd be nice to get that stuff.
Yeah, because I could have sworn up and down that when we moved from Holland Springs to this side of town that I had secured that tape, and I haven't been able to find it, and it really irritates me because I still have a functioning VCR that works perfect.
Yeah, you wild.
Yeah. Hey. I'm me, baby.
This nigga still got that VCR. Bananas, nigga. You vintage, nigga.
I do, bro. You know how much niggas love to have that retro shit? You know how much money I could probably get for that shit?
You probably could get some.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I'll let you know me, bro. I'm a dinosaur. I ain't never gonna get that shit up.
No, that's right.
Yeah, absolutely. Shit, nigga, shit. DVDs is gonna be. The DVDs is almost dinosaur type stuff now. They just, not totally because they still sell new DVDs.
Dinosaur. Everybody stream everything.
They sure do. They do. Everybody stream every damn thing. Yeah, but I mean, it was as far as the fight goes, I'm glad it was on Netflix because I can go back and look at it again. But, bro, I know boxing. The first 30 seconds of the fight, I leaned over to my nigga Eddie. I said, "This is a wrap." I saw all I needed to see. What just with strength and conditioning, the first 30 seconds. When he pushed Canelo off of him, I said, "Oh, this is gonna be easy." I said, I'm gonna shut the fuck up until round 6. And watch this bitch get uglier and uglier. Now, to Canelo's credit, it was a good fight. Canelo didn't stop trying. He couldn't hit He just couldn't see that man.
Mhm.
You know, your fist can't hit what your eyes can't see. And for Terrence Crawford to be out of the ring for 13 months and come back 2 weight classes up and put on that type of performance, that shit was legendary. That shit was definitely legendary. But anyway, bro, I'm about to get up out of here. Look, she is trying so hard to be in the camera. Okay, baby, you got it. It's okay. Come on, baby. Come in. You got it.
For sure. I'm finna do the same, nigga, and get my ass down. Get ready for tomorrow.
Absolutely. Me too. It's 9 o'clock. Yeah. I gotta act like I gotta wake up at 5:30 in the morning. But yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I came home and I went to fuck to sleep, bro.
I bet.
For about a good 4 hours. I sure did.
I bet.
Yeah.
Shit, man. I shall holler back is after you, my nigga.
Yes, sir.
I'm about to go call it.
Yes, sir. And Tuesday, you know. But you've had a day, Sean. You have had a day today.
Yeah.
As far as your picks, you have had a day. So, but yeah, for brother Sean, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns from Miss London. Mwah. It's your boy, Sports Plus Life Post Game Show. We out this book. Peace. We love you, and we will see you Tuesday.
Peace.